Welcome to Neverland!
Pan is such a fun movie to watch. You know?
Good.
Yeah. I think the secret to a great fantasy or action film is its villain, and Blackbeard is definitely it. Can you talk about crafting the character and how much of a say do you get in creating Blackbeard?
Yeah, it's a great question. And I kind of agree with you. Well, the real key is whoever's going to play Peter.
Yep.
This movie is called Pan, and Levi Miller, the whole world's about to fall in love with him. But it is a fun movie. It's a family movie. So I kept thinking about the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz, that there are moments, and I remember as a kid being terrified by that character and intrigued by that character. So we wanted to make it from the point of view of an 11-year-old. There are some parts to him that are a little bit crazy, a little bit over the top. He should be a little bit funny, he should be light at times, and at times really serious and sinister. So it's getting that balance right between scary and funny, you know?
We saw a different side of you in Chappie and then Blackbeard in here as well. So how fun was it slipping into Blackbeard's skin with all the swashbuckling, the costumes and all that?
We used to rehearse. We had a week's rehearsal, all the pirates. It's called Pirate Boot Camp. Kind of embarrassing how much fun a group of men have playing pirates. I mean, all these grown men. There was literally a dress-up box on the Monday. We went in and just started dressing up and playing, and I just had a blast. But the costume was so beautifully done, and the makeup, the bald head, everything. I used to walk out of that trailer, and as I walked out of the trailer on my way to set, I just felt like Blackbeard.
You're Wolverine, you're Van Helsing, you're Jean Valjean,
Right.
Memphis from Happy Feet, and now you're Blackbeard. You know, I think you're one of those rare actors who is so difficult to typecast, and everyone enjoys what you do, your take on things. You know, what is your secret?
I'm not sure if everyone enjoys it, but thank you. When I studied acting, I was in Australia. It's a small kind of business. There's no luxury of saying I'm going to do action movies, because there might be one action movie made every 3 years, or I'm going to do theatre. Or you just had to say yes to everything. And so when I studied, no matter what the class was, I would treat it as though it was a job. So whether it's clowning or skills or Shakespeare class or a musical theatre, I just figured I've just got to be able to do my best in a whole lot of different things. And it turns out that that's probably the thing I like the most about the job, is the variety. So I give everything my best. I really try to see what I can learn from each job, and I feel really lucky to have the job I do, actually. No, I don't ever remember being bored as an actor, ever.
So what does your family think about you being a villain in this movie?
I said to my daughter, she was 9 when she saw it, she's 10 now, and I said, "Did you find it scary?" She goes, "No, it's not scary, it's fun." And I said, "Did you find Blackbeard scary?" And she looked at me like, "Dad, no, you're not scary." I think she thought the look was a little bit weird, but yeah, she enjoyed it.
Yeah, you're one of those actors who throw himself fully into the character. You know, you bulk up, you know, and you even shave your head. Is there anything you wouldn't do for a role?
Sure. I'm sure there's things. I haven't come across it yet, but I'm sure there's things I wouldn't do.
Okay. Yeah, and also Pan is, although it's a family-friendly movie, there's an underlying darkness to it. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, this is a fairy tale.
Okay.
And fairy tales existed really as ways to help kids through their fears. Because kids and adults have real fears. They do think there's someone under the bed. They do think they might get snatched when they go to the bathroom. They do worry about all these things. And it's real. So the fairy tale exists for them to reflect their fears through somebody else, Peter or Hansel and Gretel or whatever it is, and then to see the hero overcome it. Because kids don't have a way to reason through their fears, so they need stories to be able to get through it. So you need to have some darkness in it to understand that there's darkness within all of us.
So is movie villainy something you like to revisit in the near future?
Yeah, no, hey, I'm an actor, I'm happy for any job. Really, I love what I do, and it doesn't matter, good guy, bad guy, it's all fun. I mean, if you ever watch little kids when they play with toys, they play both parts and they love both, and that's sort of how it is for me.